Early childcare providers must accommodate children with food hypersensitivity. That is, children with either food allergy, food intolerance or coeliac disease. In order to achieve this, they need to be aware of how to recognise and manage the risks to food hypersensitive children in their care. With food intolerance and coeliac disease, the immediate risk to life is low, whereas with food allergy, the risk is higher. The symptoms of coeliac disease are mainly gut-based, such as tummy pain, cramps, bloating, diarrhoea and constipation. Symptoms can take hours to develop and can be very painful and unpleasant. Strict avoidance of gluten is required for life. The symptoms of food intolerance are also mainly gut-based. They can occur any time after eating, but strict avoidance of the food is not necessary, and it's important to include some of the food to ensure that some level of tolerance is promoted, but not enough to cause unpleasant side effects. Symptoms of food allergy can be mild or severe and usually occur within minutes to hours of eating the food. Mild symptoms include swelling of the face, lips, eyes, hives, itchy skin rash, tingling in the mouth, tummy pain, nausea or vomiting. Severe symptoms leading to a severe food allergic reaction called anaphylaxis include swollen throat and mouth, hoarse cry, wheezing or persistent cough, a drop in blood pressure which will result in the child becoming very pale and dizzy. The child may become distressed and panicked and eventually become unconscious. Immediate action is needed, as a severe reaction can be fatal. Touching or inhaling foods can cause a mild reaction, but this doesn't usually cause a severe reaction known as anaphylaxis. In certain circumstances, a child with a food allergy, usually with mild symptoms, may be advised to actually regularly eat a certain amount of the food they're allergic to, but this will always be on the advice of a qualified medical practitioner. You need to ask yourself two questions. What are the risks, that is, what could happen, and what could cause that to happen? Also consider what type of food hypersensitivity does the child have? Have they been diagnosed by a qualified healthcare practitioner? What food or foods are they allergic or intolerant to? Are they excluding the food completely, or can they eat a small amount? And are they at risk of a severe allergic reaction? Does the child have any other allergies, such as to dust or pollen, or do they have any other associated risks, such as asthma or eczema? Have you received an emergency management plan from the parents, if this is what's required? What medication has been provided and how should it be managed? This information should be captured on your admission form and reviewed periodically for as long as the child is with you. We don't live in a sterile world. There are allergens, including food, around us most of the time. In the early childcare environment, there are many potential scenarios which increase the risk of a reaction happening, including children sharing food, and we should promote sharing is caring except when it comes to food. Children should always be encouraged to ask before sharing any food. When it comes to spillages of food on a table where there's an allergic child sitting, simply clean up the spill and wash the child's hands. Other risky scenarios can include messy play involving food, modelling clay, cooking, craft supplies, fish food and nature walks. Parties, trips and special occasions can also be high risk. You should only focus on food choices that the allergic child can eat wherever food is involved. In our next video, we'll look at some of the measures you can take to create a safe early childcare environment for all children with food hypersensitivities.